Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, it happened yet again. It happened again. The stream went dead because my computer completely reset again. So we have a plan for this. I'm kind of annoyed because it hadn't happened in a while. It's started happening again. Currently available.
Jean will be upset if she catches
So
us
everything else is
lazing
working
around like
fine.
this.
PlayStation 5 still on, all my fans, all my lights, my camera, still good to go. Sorry for the technical difficulty on that. I'm kind of mad because how YouTube works. How you what? It just me or the live just suddenly ended. It ended. Yep. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I am back. Dang, and then I have to go to another part of it.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Oh man. Yeah, it completely derailed everything when it comes to YouTube. Completely derailed everything. Can we copy that? I wonder if it's gonna take me back or if it's gone. Well, it's gone. Of course, it's gone. Yep, and I don't know how like YouTube works when it comes to those things. Man, that really sucks. Where we at? Elvis was watching on YouTube. Yeah, and so what happens with YouTube is if you're not back on, like if you have a catastrophic like failure with your stream, which seems right, but like when that happens, it ends your stream, like completely ends it, and you have to create another broadcast. And so that obviously that changes links, so anybody who may have been there, and I don't know, man, that sucks. It's all good. I have a plan on what I'm gonna do. I appreciate y'all hanging out too. Here's a link just in case you want to go back over to YouTube. It should be on and live and all that stuff. But from time to time, for context, to explain to you what's going on. But like ever since I've upgraded the GPU and the power supply unit on this computer, when I live stream, this only happens when I live stream. I've had this computer on for days, by the way. So like we streamed on Friday. After that, kept the computer on going into Saturday, going into Sunday, like in this morning. Like I was still in someone's stream because everybody's been so awesome at hosting someone else and then hosting somebody else, without ending a stream. That's a long, incredible streak, you know? And no problems. But when I go streaming, once I start streaming, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But that's okay. My backup computer has a power supply that's powerful enough to handle the 4080 that's in here. And so I'm going to switch the power supply. That's my first point of contact. And if it happens with that, then it's either the power supply or the power cord. I don't know. I have another monitor, which is a 4K 120 hertz gigabyte M28U. I forget the name of it. But for the longest time, every time I would flip the switch in the middle of the day, like it'd be 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going through my live stream, I might want to turn the fan off. So I flip the fan off, the monitor goes off. I'm like,
What?
that's what I'm saying. And so I switched the power cable on that, and that's working fine. Petra, good to see you back. Thank you so much. I really apologize for that. I truly apologize. From time to time, I'm having this reset, but I have a plan for it. So after the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn off my computer. I'm gonna replace the power supply. I'm gonna swap it with another one that I have that can handle the 4080. And then if it does it again, then I know it's either gonna be the graphics card or the power or the motherboard. It might be the motherboard because one of the slots on the board doesn't work anymore. And yeah, I've been having slight issues with this particular board. In fact, one of the BIOS dies. It has dual BIOS, but one of them died, but I was able to bring one back through various procedures. I'm back on dual BIOS again, so in this case, this one goes bad and I can't boot my computer. I can just flip a switch and that BIOS should be good to go and we should be good. But one of the slots is bad, so something tells me it's time to upgrade. I've had this rig for a good couple years, but the issue I hit now is that I don't have a job, so there it is.
Okay.
All right, so what time we got? We got 3:48. We lost quite a few people over on Kick, so now we went from being able to raid somebody to not being able to do that. So it's all good. Share it out, let people know what we're doing. We're playing Genshin Impact. It is anime week. I am your host JD. We're getting back into the vibe. Wow. Do I have my smoky stick with me? I do. I have my smoky stick with me. It's about to get a little interesting up in here. Oh yeah, it's about to get interesting. Cause I'm in that mood now. I'm in that mood where it's like, well, damn, I didn't expect that to happen, but I want to chill. I don't want to get too, like, you know, irritated like I currently am right now, but that's okay. We're gonna have some fun anyway, because that's what we do over here. Good start. Okay. And that's the only one I'm gonna do, because if I do any more, it's gonna be a party in here, and it's gonna be not a party you want. If we can get one more person in here, yeah, absolutely. We just need one more person over there on Kick, and then we'll be able to hit a raid. So we're currently at 4, and I appreciate y'all for staying in. I also appreciate you, Petra, because I'm in a different link. You probably hit my page and found me again. So obviously it's not the same thumbnail, it's not the same description. That was a damn good description. I put work in that. But again, how YouTube works is that if you have a problem, yeah, it'll still allow you to go back into that broadcast, but if you can't get back to it in time, it automatically ends the stream and you end up having to redo the title, description, thumbnail, all that stuff. So I was like, forget it. This Swift Arrow's in the building. What's good? Thank you so much for hanging out with your boy. Really appreciate you. Hell yeah.
I said, give me a hell yeah. Acknowledge me.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
My explosion of satisfaction.
It's so good to see you, Swift Arrow and Elvis. Thank you so much for hanging out with your boy. I appreciate you very, very much. How's your day? What have you been playing? And let me switch back to Genshin. The server's probably like, damn, what is this dude gonna play again? We might as well kick him off the server, and it's probably what it's gonna do. I don't know how it does things, but I'm still in there. Okay, I didn't get screwed up. Been playing some Hollow Knight lately. Nice. Hollow Knight. Have you how far are you in the game? Yeah, set that junk on fire. Oh, let me turn the music off too. Even though the music is cool, I don't want it clashing with the gameplay. Here we go. So things be coming out of these things, okay? Sometimes items come out of these things. That's why I hit them. But it appears they're all for show, so we're just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep on rolling. As far as gaming, I'm planning on beating my first ever Kirby game, and the weather here is going to be pretty hot tomorrow. Where are you located, Elvis? I keep asking because, I mean, there's so many of y'all that be popping in and out. I forget. Nice. Get ready, huh? Yeah. Ontario, Canada. That's right. You're up north. Plus, you guys are still dealing with those wildfires too. So yeah, I'm like, y'all be safe out there. And, did it again.
Now it's storm terror directly attacking the city itself. The winds change, So too
Let's
should
see
our
what-
tactics.
I managed to come back, and I greatly appreciate you for doing that, Petra. Sounds deep.
It's
from
what Lisa
seats.
likes to say. Speaking of which, the 4 wins we were discussing earlier, if you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa. I'm not saying I don't know our history, it's just... I mean, a librarian is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
Challenge completed. And some more. That's cute. Okay, guess we'll make our way out. Leaving in 980 seconds, so we can just leave the domain. Cool. What kind of games is your favorite? There's a lot, but like, I originated from the Super Nintendo. It was the first system that I've ever owned. My mom bought that for me with Super Mario World, and that was the first game I've ever completed, and I continue to, like, you know, beat every so often when I get my hands on it again. It's fun, but yeah, I play all kinds of stuff. Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda, Street Fighter. We're playing Genshin Impact right now. But I normally play like this, racing games like Mario Kart. We're playing Cruise and Blast right now. That's been an interesting game, and it reminds me so much of that arcade experience, like when you go to like Domino's or your pizza or like Dave and Buster's. That's the kind of stuff that I like can relate to, and that brings me right back to those good times. I actually used to work for an arcade back when I was wee little grown man at the age of 18. That was the first job I ever owned. There's a little thing right there. We're gonna go to that. Oh.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift. I'll race you there.
Boom, boom, baby. Oh yeah, a lot of good stuff. Let's see, really got into this game when it first came out, and then logged in one day, and my account got wiped, and I didn't feel like starting over. So I can relate. I started playing this on the PlayStation 4. There was a PS4 that my brother-in-law had that he didn't want anymore, so I took it, but it didn't work. So I repaired it and fixed it, and I played a little bit of this. And actually, this I've gotten farther in this PlayStation right here today than I did when I first started playing. It seems fun enough, and it reminds me a lot of Legend of Zelda. It really does. And not like, you know, your regular, like old school Legend of Zelda games. We're talking like Breath of the Wild stuff. That's the stuff I'm referring to. Climb condensate. Damn, is that something you can shoot with your arrow? No. Maybe you can, and I'm not good at it.
Oh, it's one of those consolidated wind things. Let's head back to the statue of the Seven at Windrise and offer it to the gods. Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
See, I'm guessing it was wiped or I was on the wrong server
It's the statue of the
or
Seven.
something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's
Let's make
fine.
an offering
We're
and see if
farther
the gods
along now than
respond.
we were when we first played. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Ah, more land to see. This is where you want to be. Yeah, let's say it got huge inspiration from Legend of Zelda. Absolutely. Even said it in the wiki, which bro. Let's go.
Another one.
Yeah. Elvis, I didn't pay attention. Like, I saw that you're gonna beat your first Kirby game, and then you said that you're thinking about you might start Kirby Superstar in the next few days. That game is fun AF too. I have that on the original Super Nintendo. That game is fun to play. I did play Kirby, the original Kirby on the Game Boy. I see the case, but I'm not gonna go dig for it. But that game is pretty good. It's pretty short as It's a Game Boy game, so it's not very big, but they have replayability in that one, because you play at normal difficulty, and then you can also play after you beat it the first time. Have like a hard version, and it's hard. It's pretty challenging, really challenging. But yeah, you're gonna have a fun time playing Kirby Superstar. One of my favorite games in there. Well, there's mini games in there too. So there's a mini game where you get to, like, it's kind of like you punch down on a brick or something, and you have to like time it perfectly. You hit your meters, and then whoever hits the strongest wins. I love that challenge. That's a fun challenge because they add so much visual to it. So like if you hit, the harder you hit, the harder the animation looks, or the more damage you cause. It's pretty interesting what they were able to do. Shout outs to Sakura Iwata with that one, man. Shout outs, because he was part of PAL Laboratory. PAL Laboratory is the developers that worked on that game. Yeah. Oh, cool. Let's see what we head over to. Do we have a place we can? We do, but we haven't collected it yet. So we have ourselves a waypoint. We can worship it. What? About lost oculi. Lost oculi are scattered throughout the land. Collect these oculi and offer them up to the statues of the 7 in their respective regions to raise the level of the statues. What does pressing up do? Oh, okay. Required a substance that's accumulated. Okay, that's great. Then we can offer all of this stuff from 100 to 107. That was cute. Not exactly sure what that did,
blessings
but...
of the 7?
Oh!
In Mondstadt,
Okay.
people call them animalculi.
That's pretty cool. We're gonna make our way to the next waypoint. The next time you play this game. That's how you go into settings. Just figured it out. There are various ways to obtain adventure XP and raids, whether it's to complete various quests, opening chests, completing investigations in your adventurer handbook, revitalizing ley line blossoms scattered throughout the world. We invite. Yeah, we're gonna have to kick you out. Actually, we don't have to kick you out. Here, we don't have to kick out the key. Make your way out if you can. Can't. I will send you in the right direction. Send you in the right direction. Yep. 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 Yep, that's where we can make the changes, right? Perfect. I'm gonna have to put you down now, okay? I'm gonna put you down because we're about to hit, it's already 4 o'clock. And if someone's streaming today, we want to raid out because we hit our 2 hours. Granted, we had some technical difficulties. We had some technical difficulties, but we came right back and we're all good to go. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool, kitty? That's cool. All right, let me put you down. Perfect. It's a fun game for sure. I do like it, and I might play it on stream one day, but it is a grind, and you got to pick the right stuff. That is 100% factual information right there. Sometimes you just play what you want to play, you know? Just play what you like playing. You don't necessarily be concerned about what games are on top, because sometimes a lot of that number is one person, and then everyone else still has like the 1, 2, 3 views, you know? You might get lucky, and I hope you do, like myself. And one of the reasons why I picked Genshin Impact was because it's anime themed, and this is anime week, so there's gonna be a lot of games that I'm gonna be playing that is not a top title at all, but I'm playing because that's something that brings me back to fun times. That's what I like to do. Let me see. Did Bowser go live yet? Did he go live? Yes, he did. So that's where we're going over here on Kick. Ladies and gentlemen, on Kick, thank you so much for hanging out over there. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for popping in. that actually allows us to raid, otherwise would not have been able to do so. Thank you so much for dealing with me and my technical difficulties, and we're raiding right out over to Bowser. So y'all, I will meet y'all over there in just a moment. Thank you so much for hanging out and kick, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Let's go. There we go. So that one got all my kick folks rated out over there. My YouTube folks who are still live, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Share it out, let everybody know what this is all about. Really appreciate you hanging out with your boy. It's right here. You'll see the schedule on the left, and then my socials in the middle. Petra, thank you so much for hanging out with your boy. I greatly appreciate you, and I hope to see you again throughout this anime week. It's your boy signing out, and I want y'all to have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.